how does it benefit America to admit a state that will be the most indebted, uneducated, poorest, and least employed state in the nation? Only about 20% of the population is fluent in English, which means that we would be admitting a state whose vast majority is isolated from the national political debate that is central to our democracy.
The people of Puerto Rico can chart their own path forward and decide for themselves what is best for them.
Because it would mean no longer depriving 3 million of our fellow citizens of their fundamental right to self-determination.
Colonialism has eaten away our people's sense of dignity and self-worth.
Decolonization is more than a vote. It doesn't happen just with a vote. It is a social, political, cultural, economic, and psychological process that extends far beyond the floor of this House.
Today I was proud to vote for the Puerto Rico Status Act in supporting its passage in the House of Representatives. Now it's time for the Senate to do its job and free the Puerto Rico community and the Puerto Rican island to chart its own path towards self-determination.
The landmark legislation would empower Puerto Rico to be in command of its own political destiny. What matters above all is not the particular status that the people will ultimately choose. What matters is the right of the people to choose the status that best expresses their will, and the right of the people to have their will given the binding power it has long deserved.
While Puerto Rico is not the United States' only colony, it is its oldest. Today, for the first time in our nation's history, the United States will acknowledge its role as a colonizing force and Puerto Rico's status as an extended colony. These gains are incredibly important, and they are a waypoint and a stepping stone for the future of our island. And I think it sends a very strong message to all. And for there to be any vote, we hope, prior to any vote, we hope that the energy of people both in the diaspora and on the island are here.
Colonialism has made the people of Puerto Rico both psychologically and economically dependent on the United States. Colonialism is not only humiliating for Puerto Rico, but it is an embarrassment to the United States. The United States that holds itself out as a leader of the free world, that stand up to the imperialist tyrants abroad while keeping colonies in the Caribbean and the Pacific. Congress' unlimited plenary powers over Puerto Rico are reminiscent of the monarchical powers enjoyed by King George III, against which the founders of the American Republic so bravely fought. If Hamilton and Madison were alive today, they will be shocked to see how the anti-colonial constitution they drafted in 1787 is currently used to legitimize colonialism in Puerto Rico over 300 years later.